any new beginner that wants to use CaseWare, they can click on next, and that'll assist them in terms of completing all the regions, etc. As well as if I go to the next on how to import, and there's nice YouTube videos which you can also refer back to. For today, I'll be closing that, and we'll just be using our file here. Now, before we start getting into connector, we first need to import data. So if I go to my working trial balance, we'll see that I don't have a trial balance in this instance. So I'll need to go and import that. For today, we're going to be using an XLTV. So just to show you what we're busy going to import before we start with the actual import, I'll quickly jump back to my desktop and then just open up the files that we will be importing. So if I go to Queen Industries monthly trial balance 2017 and I open up that, okay, we'll note that this is the information that we'll be importing. Okay, so for today, there's all the different divisions which we're going to be importing. For today, I've only done one division, so we'll be using that one. Okay, and we've got Wayne Enterprises and then the trial balance. Okay, then I've also got prior year balances, Queen Industries, and then also budgets. Okay, so we'll be importing actuals for the current year, prior year actuals, as well as budgets. Okay, so that's the information that we'll be importing. Okay, all of them have got basically a July, August, September, a 12-month TV up until the end. Okay, so I'll be quickly importing that for us. Okay, so if I jump back to my CaseWare, I'll be clicking on Engagement, Import Excel file. Remember that you can go and create a shortcut to import from Excel right on top by clicking on the Customize and showing more commands. Customize quick access toolbar. So I can also just click on that little button there, and that'll also bring up the Excel sheet. So I'm going to browse to my desktop, click on desktop, go click on connector, connector, and then Queen Industries. Now remember, we've got the three different sheets, so we'll be importing sheet 1 first, which will be our actuals for this training. Okay. Also, just to make the training easier, I've already created a VTB file for this. Okay, so I'll click on Browse, and I'll be selecting the QI. That will be for your current year actuals. I'll click on Open, and I'll click on Next. Now, because I've done the import previously, the VTB file will assist us not to go and rename all the columns. So it will automatically go and select the Wayne Enterprises, all the headings and totals we don't require. I'll click on Next, and you'll actually see that it's actually gone and already then started with entity abbreviation, entity description, account number, account description, mapping number, current year period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Okay, I'll click on Next. Okay, I'll click on Next again because I've set up a division. Okay, and then I'll import. Now for today, I don't want to import the balances being imported or year to date. They are actually movements. Okay, so you can untick that for me. Click on Next, and because I've made a change, if I click on Import, I would want to save that change so that next time I import, it would retain all of that information. Okay, so just again very quickly, you'll go Import from Excel, use the first sheet, and then also the VTB you'll be using is the QI VTB. I'm going to give you time to quickly do that for me, and then please raise your hand once you are done. Okay, and 100% you're done with that exercise. Okay, now for today, we're going to be importing the prior year as well as the budgets. So for the prior year, I'm going to again go back to my import screen, either by clicking on my shortcut or clicking on import Excel file. Okay, this time I'm going to be using the worksheet 2. I will be changing my record layout file to the QIPY, the prior year. I'll click on open, I'll click on next. I always say it's like getting married. Next, next, next. I accept. Yes, I do. You may now kiss the bride. Okay, so click on next. Okay, it will remember all of my stuff there. And then what I've got here is my prior year 1 periods, etc. Click on next, finish. Okay, so you can just go next, 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 finish. I'll give you time to complete that one as well. Please raise your hand once you're done. 100%, and you are complete. Okay. Last one we're going to be doing, I'm going to be standing still a little bit, is just the importing of the budgets. So I'm going to be quickly clicking on import Excel file. I'm going to be using sheet 3 for this instance, and I'm going to be browsing to the QI current year budgets, and I'll be importing that. I'll click on next, and I'll click on next again, and there we go. Now for this one, I want to just quickly stand still and just ensure that we all know how to select our budgets. So I'll quickly ignore the first one, which is my current year period 1 budget. I'll be saying ignore, and then I'll be going in and I'll then be selecting that current year period 1 budget. So I'll click on the column, I'll go balances, current year period 1. Sorry, current year budget period 1. By selecting that, it will then go into the budget column of the current year period 1. So I can also import budgets. Just what else can I import? So I can import all my actuals, being it the current year, the prior year, the prior year, or 2 more years back. I can import budgets as well as forecasts. Okay, so I can import any one of those. Okay. If there is, for some reason, there's other information that you'd like to import that doesn't pertain to a current year, prior year, etc., you can actually also go set up custom balances. You'll need to do that under Tools Options, and then go Custom Balances to set up custom balances. You can also import foreign exchange rates if you wanted to. So this is more for if you are reporting in a different currency and you need to translate it. You can also then use that for the balance, for the actuals, the budgets, as well as forecasts. Okay, So that's quite nice.